Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Now, I haven't talked about the coaching hirings really. I touched on it briefly on one of my videos. Now, here's the thing. This is the problem that we're having in sports. This is the problem that we're having all the time. That nobody wants to have the conversation about it. Which is how Rick Carlisle could be fired. Stepped down, but he was fired. That's all that means. Step down. No, he was fired. And the double standards of black and white coaches and that, but the NBA is so diverse that they blackball Craig Hodges and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf for their beliefs. Now, Rick Carlisle being the coach, what does this mean for Indiana? It means that the ball's gonna move. They're not gonna be stagnant. Offensively, they'll be able to do what they do. Rick Carlisle, to me, is a very good regular season coach. His problem comes when the postseason comes. Is in the big games, he's not able to lift his team over the top. The only reason he did that time with the Mavericks is that team had a squad. They had a good team. I don't know why people try to make that team like, oh, Dirk didn't have no all-stars enough. Dirk had a future Hall of Famer in Jason Kidd, an original all-star, I believe, in Jason Terry. He had good pieces. And then you had Tyson Chandler, who's been a good defensive player for his career and rim protector. So all of this notion he didn't have a team, and they were in the 3rd seed. So I don't get why people were surprised at how good they were. They were doing that all season, where they'll be up and down. Now, here's the thing. I don't understand how, and this is just going to show you, it's easy for a white coach who can get fired and then go get a job, but a black coach can't get no interview or nothing. And then they had that black coach go to Boston, so it make you dumb Negroes look like, hey, it's a black guy going. That's not a black guy. That's an African. He not from Americano like we are. He from Africa. Those are not our people. We're not cool with them. Our ancestors were probably kin to them, but we're not. We're in America. And nothing against them. I just have a problem with some of them because they look down at us. So, but that's another story for another day. Now, Rick Carlisle gets another chance. It's funny that him and Luka get into it. Nobody talks about it. Nobody goes off about it. Nobody bats an eye. Everything is just cool, copacetic. Everything is business as usual. But let that have been Kevin Durant or somebody. Oh, I told you Kevin Durant is a diva. Man, Kevin Durant ain't shit. Look what he did. You guys would have been all over his head. But Luka gets a pass because he's the pretty face foreigner who's innocent, who doesn't know what anything is. He's just confused. Fuck out of here. He faker than a $2 bill. Now, as far as his gameplay, Luka's a beast. I respect his game, but him as a person, he on that bullshit. That's what he on. That bullshit. So that's the thing. That's the thing. People have got to understand is that you guys need to start paying attention to the real issues. Why are these white coaches being fired, but it's okay for them to get a job? Oh, I know why. Rick Carlisle is the head of the Coaches Association. He's the guy. That's how it is. They always do this. They always hire the white guy back. The white guy always got a job after he played basketball. But black players, we're only good to play the game. We can't coach. He gets the job in Indiana. He was there before. Now he gets to go back. You know, it just shows you, boy. I'm telling you, my next application, I am putting down white. I am checking off the white box, and I am going in there confident, and I'm letting them know I'm white. They're gonna be like, but you got that in your head. Look, I'm white. My name is Harry Dawkins, and it's time for me to go to work. I can do this, I can do that, and I can get the job done. For real. This just shows you and then you got brothers defending it like, man, Carlisle was dead wrong. Okay, he was dead wrong. But what that got to do with him getting the job over a brother? So I guess they were like, we're gonna hire a black guy in Boston, so we basically could say we're not racist, but we're really racist. And he's gonna be African. He's not gonna be an American black guy. That's what we'll do. Good job, Brad. Thank you. It's like, what a joke. Like, they are playing with your intelligence. Now, I'm not saying the brother don't deserve a job, but come on, man. Like, this dude African. You couldn't give an American brother a chance to look at that position? It's a joke. And this shows you why it's nothing but bull crap. It's nothing but the good old boys club, like Kwame say. So that gets on my nerves. These guys have got to do better. They do. They've got to do better. And they're not showing you they're doing better. They don't care. And this is the problem I have with black folks and the brothers out here. You guys will let this happen, but you won't criticize that, but you'll criticize Kevin Durant and Kyrie for picking the teams they wanted to go to. Or KD going to Golden State. But you guys still ain't talking about the lack of black higher ups in the game. You're still not talking about the lack of owners. You're still not talking about the lack of coaching or anything or presidents of operations. It's funny we're good enough to play the game, but we're not good enough to coach it or build a team or anything or run a franchise. We're not good enough for that. And you dumbass niggas, especially you LeBrownie bum fans, y'all still jumping on it. Y'all still not looking at that, but y'all look at everything else. Now, enough with that bum, Rick Carlisle. Let's go to Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd got hired by the Mavericks. Was it a good move? Yeah, it's a good move. Because Jason Kidd is a point guard. He'll be able to teach Luka how to play off the ball. I hope he does. It's basically going to be like when Giannis was on there, like when he was coaching Giannis, except this kid is a lot further along than Giannis was in his third or fourth year, because Luka's been playing professional basketball since I think 12 or 11 overseas. So, you know. So, you know. So, you know how it is. And Jason Kidd, is a good coach. To me, the problem with him in Milwaukee was he kept getting into it with management. So management was tired of him. They got tired of him. So he's going to come in with a young team. I think they're going to be fine with Jason Kidd. I think they need a fresh voice. And I think him and such and such would be good. Him and Luka would be a good pair. Because Jason Kidd played the game, so he'll be able to teach Luka some things. Teach him some ins and outs. And he'll get that offense moving. He's a very underrated coach. I think he'll be great there. He'll be able to get the ball movement going. So, so he'll help Luka develop more. Luka has way more skill than he's a way better shooter than Jason Kidd was ever. But Jason Kidd got better as his career went along. The thing Jason Kidd was a better scorer. He was a better scorer than Luka. And not only that, he could run the floor. He could run the floor. He could run the point probably better than anybody. To me, he was the best point guard of our decade, hands down. If I had an all-decade team like of the 2000s, he would be the starting point guard. Kobe would be the two. T Mac would be the three. The four would be Tim Duncan, and the five would be probably Shaq. Yeah, it would be Shaq. That would be the five. But Jason Kidd has always been a master of the game. He knows it inside out. When he was coaching Brooklyn, he was he was just in the league. So, but Paul Pierce and KG and them, they did their best. They worked well with him. He was let go, but when he landed in Milwaukee, he turned them around. He's the reason Milwaukee's at where they're at now. If it wasn't for Jason Kidd teaching Giannis how to play the game, how to run the point, how to do other things, how to play off the ball, Giannis would not be at where he's at now, and that's a fact. Um, Now to the other coach for the Celtics, I don't know his name. I gotta look it up. Let's see. Bad pass, Trey. Ooh, good layup. Them Bucks, like I said, when the Bucks play smart, they are the best team in the league. When they play smart. Oh, there you go, Collins. see, that's the thing, man. No movement, man. The Hawks are not moving. That's the thing I don't like about this offense today. This offense is about one-on-one guys doing all this dribbling instead of just the movement of the ball and guys not cutting to the basket. I just hate today's game how the offense is ran. I just wish it was more movement from the off-ball players, like setting screens, getting a guy open for a three or a guy open under the basket. They don't do that no more, or at least open from the mid-range. Ime Udoka, um, he basically is a Nigerian American former professional basketball player and assistant. He is married to Nia Long. What I learned from Uncle Frank, and Uncle Frank told me on my page. I was like, wow, I did not know that. Had a short stint. Now he's a former player. Let's see. Let's see something. Okay, his coaching. He's been coaching since 2012. As a coach, he was the Spurs assistant from 2012 to 2019. He was a Philly guy, a Philly assistant from this past season, and then now he was a Brooklyn Nets assistant from 2020 to now. Now he's the Boston head coach. Um, we'll see. I just think it was a hire just to say, oh, we love black people. We're not racist when Boston is racist because they took a lot of heat for that Kyrie Irving thing. So the problem is going to be this. Is he going to be able to get Tatum and Brown over the hump? Because they're not getting rid of Tatum or Brown. They got rid of Kemba Walker because I said it from the get-go. Those are your guys, Tatum and Brown. You need to get a real point guard. If you get a real point guard, your team will take off. Now, the things is this. They open up some cap space to free up Kemba Walker, which was good. Good move. Now, here's the thing. The thing I worry about is, can you get Tatum and Brown to the next level? Tatum, Brown, and Smart. Those is your big three. Can they get to the next level? Not only that, are you going to sign Fournier or Tom? I would let Fournier and Tristan Thompson walk. Seriously, I would let them walk and I would sign somebody else. I would not sign Fournier for that big contract. Unless they have. Did they? I don't know if they have. Let's see. Yeah, so they're going to sign Evan Fournier back. That's why they moved Kimba. So now you're going to put Evan Fournier on the team. We'll see how that works. I mean, Fournier will be a good piece, but you have to have Brown and Tatum and Smart all together. Only for that. Now, hey, he might shock the world and pull a Reggie is this year. Ball out. I doubt it, but hey, it is what it is. But the Celtics it's gonna come down to, can Tatum take this team to the next level? Kobe took the Lakers to the next level. As he took the team to the next level in 2000 and on. When he finally got into, when he became the Kobe Bryant, he took that team to the next level. Something Shaq couldn't do. Shaq couldn't take anybody nowhere. No disrespect to Shaq. He just couldn't. Kobe needed to develop, because Kobe had something that Eddie and Nick didn't have. He had an extra gear. He had mad dog in him. Like Nick Van Exel, you gotta look at it. Now, to me, that's all that's gonna happen. Is this guy gonna be better? Is Ime gonna do something about the stagnant offense? Are y'all gonna be a shooting 3 team, or y'all gonna go to the mid range and go to the post? To me, they have got to have a better offense. Defensively, Boston's been fine. It's their offense. They get stagnant, and is it gonna be ball movement? Is guys gonna move around, or are you guys gonna play that BS system where everybody stands around and watch Tatum or Brown take over? Like, you can't have ISO ball all the time. You got to be able to move the ball. The Nets proved it without Kyrie, and with Kyrie. When they move the ball, you cannot beat those guys. The problem with them is just their coaches kept playing them too many damn minutes. Now, we'll see what goes on, but I'm disappointed in the Rick Carlisle hiring. I believe that's bullshit. I believe in my heart of hearts, they should have interviewed some minority coaches, especially the brothers. Boston should have interviewed some more brothers, not the African brother, but the real brothers from America. That's just disappointing to me how he got fired, but now he got another job. He wasn't even gone that long, and this shows you the bullshit of what's going on with the hirings and affirmative action. All that stuff is crap. That stuff don't mean nothing. They're gonna hire who they love. They're gonna hire who they love. They don't care what you or anybody else say. And that's just a fact. And that's disrespectful to me. So thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDII TV. Thank you for listening, and we are out. Daisy!